Is Rez in the championship fight? No, he's not in the championship fight. 5 lights out, and round 3, season 5 is ready to go as Plumpy does get a way better start, but Rez likes to teleport. Plumpy goes ghosted, might get past, and it looks like Rez actually will keep the position. Both ghosted, and Rez keeps it into P1. Damien P3, everybody has kept position from the looks of it, and we have a crash. The Alpine is out. Alpine spun around 6 ways sideways as MC goes dead last, and the V-car makes contact with the Aston Martin. What is going on down in the midfield as Burt makes up multiple positions, almost gets dive bombed from the V-car behind. MC Alpine has just died into the second turn. Holy crap. Stimrat Pineapples into the points already. Rockstar, something happened to Rockstar as he's farther down. He has no damage though. I think he just tried to avoid a collision and just had to just shoot down the order. From P6 to P12, Rockstar on the back foot already. Sarkles moved up from dead last to P14. Showing great performance already. Stimrat, or 3 second corner cutting time penalty already on the first lap. That is crazy. That's really going to affect his race later on. What just happened to the Alpine? I have no idea. I have no idea what happened to the Alpine, but the Alpine is all the way down here, and the Alpine is dead. As Rez, that's the fastest lap. He is on soft tires, so he's trying to stop the defending, but he's going to have to pit into traffic, and he didn't account for that. If I started pole position, I probably would have pitted onto mediums or hards, but that's okay. Either way, Plumpy's going to get past because Rez goes wide. Rez goes wide, and there goes his P1 as Damien is going to try to overtake on the inside. He's going to try to take this opportunity, and yes, he does. Rez goes wide, bottles his P1, and now Damien and Plumpy take the position as Caleb spins out from tapping the back of Rez. Almost loses his position. Rez down in P3. Damien, Plumpy up into the top 2. Now Plumpy leads the race here in Monaco. Now the question is, can anybody get past this fast driver? As Damien is on the hunt. Rez is going to sit there in his cockpit. He cannot drive angry, but I bet you he is angry. Alex right behind. This is the only weird thing about this. I don't know who to commentate and who to look at because I have no idea when things are going to happen. But Bajit is right behind Rockstar. These back markers or rookies or whatever you want to call them usually like to tend to dive bomb. They don't understand exactly how to race yet in ERS. So we might see some interesting things. Rules and team orders were not followed. Let's see. We have Stimrat versus Pineapples. The question is, who's faster? Who's slower? Stimrat has a 3 second time penalty. Dang, bro. Already. Papaya rules. Yep, papaya rules. I don't know what the Kick call them, but Kick has papaya rules as well. But Pineapple's going to be under pressure by Rockstar soon. Rockstar's going to be around the back of him. Green poopy rules. 3 seconds was caused by Pineapples? Oh, bro. GG, bro. Not even a team no more. Oh, my God. Everyone's kind of breaking away. But there's also no point to really sit on the back of somebody. I also don't know who to commentate here, guys. Alex versus Caleb. Can't believe Rez lost that P1 at the very beginning. The Lumo rules? What does that even stand for? See what's going on with MC. Is MC pitted? Yes, MC is pitted. He looks like he took that lap one strategy, but he's already about to get lapped. As Plumpy is right behind. He has clean air, but so does Plumpy. It's the color green that the Kick is. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Dark AJ retires from the session. Hit a wall. He's out. Dark AJ is out, and he doesn't want to get corner cutting penalties, so Galactus is trying to maneuver out of the way the best possible way. How did that not create a safety car? Do we have safety cars on? Let me go check this real fast, because it was in the middle of the track, bro. We should have said it. That's the wrong thing. Yeah, okay, well, shit. There's safety cars on, just for some reason they didn't think a safety car should come out when someone hits the track and is sitting in the middle of it. That is kind of stupid. Either way, Galactics in P16 had to really slow down, if so he wouldn't get a penalty. Bumpy leading 2 seconds, 2 seconds, by half a second. Alex has been on the back of Caleb this entire race. You can tell he wants to do something. MC retires from the session. Why did MC retire from the session? I don't know. Oh, MC just pulled into the pits, retired from the session. He called it quits. He probably has rear wing damage. That's probably what happened. MC probably had rear wing damage. There was no point to do anything. He retires. 2 retirements already. Alex, you can tell he wants to. You can tell he really, really wants to make a move. But making a move would just be way too risky. Let's see about Sarko. Sarko's somebody that does not want to make a move. Probably won't. Rockstar has been behind these kicks for such a long time. He knows he can't get past him. It's kick. Not kick. I mean, it's Monaco. Sorry, kick was in my mind. It's Monaco. It's almost impossible. Damien has left the session. Damien needs an invite back. Bot plane, lock in. Oh, Damien's about to get passed by everybody. And it looks like Caleb is going to get past Damien. Yes, he is. And so does Alex. Damien dropping in the standings. I just don't want to take the risk and invite them. Bro, Damien, I told everybody that bot plane has to invite. Is bot plane not inviting you? Son of a bitch, bro. Watch me get kicked now. If I get kicked, I'm gonna freaking have a seizure. I might get kicked now. It happens every time. I'm sitting up there in the corner. Hopefully we're good. Now it's just communicating online services. Damien's trying to get an invite as he gets passed by Bert. He might get passed by the kick. Damien is going to struggle now. As Stimrat gets past Damien. What the hell has happened? Did the AI just give Damien wing damage? No, he doesn't. The AI just gave Damien wing damage. Alex still on the back of Caleb. Okay, everybody, I think it's within a second. Pineapples is right in Damien. Rockstar is going to get past Damien as well. Rockstar's now in P9. This is really bad for Ferrari's championship, as now Red Bull is P1 and P5, and Ferrari is nowhere to be seen. Damien has joined the session. He's going to rejoin in a second, but Sarkles is going to get past, and good luck to Damien for passing Sarkles. So I can bet you that is not going to happen. As we're seeing contact from Rez. Rez makes contact with Bajit. That's going to be interesting as he pulls into the pits. Rez had a pit early. Interesting. And he's missing wing. He has wing damage as well. That's going to be interesting to see. And Damien is yet to take control of his car. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Pineapples moves out of the way for Rockstar. Rockstar with an overtake. Up to P6. Now, he has to try to overtake Stimrat. Stimrat has a 3-second time penalty, though. And it looks like Plumpy might just run away with this win. Obviously, anything's possible with the required pit stops, with the fact that we have time penalty, with the fact that there might be time penalties later on in the race, with the fact that we might have safety cars. Like, anything's possible. But the fact that he's also 7 seconds up the road. 0 safety cars so far. You could be fine. It's all going to be about, though, pitting under traffic. Circles on Pineapples. They're close. Circles needs to try to find an overtaking spot. Almost turns in way too soon there. Dark Age has lost the session after DNFing. Pineapple's going really slow. It looks like he just slowed down there for a second. And Circles makes an overtake. Now Damien is behind Pineapples. Pineapples moved out of the way for everybody, and Damien's not taking a risk. There's no point. Everybody's going so slow compared to Damien. Holy crap. You can just see how fast Damien is compared to everybody else. Aston just effed my race. Damien trying to make an overtake on Pineapples. Can't quite do it. Pineapples taps the wall. Needs to be careful there. Punctures could happen as Rockstar has pitted now. This is going to be interesting. He's only 2 seconds behind the Red Bull of Burt. I think at this point, the race is no longer for P1, no longer with Plumpy. The race is with Burt to try to finish ahead of one Red Bull to limit the damage done in the championship. Damien, you can tell he wants to make an overtake. Pineapples is really slowing his race down. He needs to get a better launch out of this next corner. We see Sarkis make an overtake here. Will Damien make an overtake as well? Damien's too far back starting. Using ERS. Don't think an overtake is going to be possible. It might be. He says it on the inside. No, he does not. The window gets closed. Gets too scared to commit. And settles back into P8 as Rez gets a 3-second time penalty. Damien attempts it again. Thinks about it again. But still does not make that overtake. We are seeing a battle here. Yeah, Plumpy, bro, has the best strategy. He can just stay out for as long as possible. When safety car comes in, he can pit and pretty much not lose anything. Plumpy does pit. Plumpy pits onto Stimrat. Stimrat is on the medium tire. Stimrat's going to pit soon here. You have to see any DNFs. Oh, yeah, Dark Age DNF'd. I mean, MC did too, but he DNF'd in the pits. Damien got past Pineapples. I did not see that. Pineapples is now behind him. As Caleb goes into the pits. Yeah, it's going to be a pit game. It's going to be who pulls the best strategy at this point, but it looked like Plumpy was flying. Okay, Alex. He's been in this P1 situation before in Monaco. He needs to keep it. He has clean air. He has nobody to worry about. Now he just needs to drive and race his race. Spun me and gave me... Yeah, I figured it was... rear wing damage. That's what I figured. Okay. Plumpy going for an overtake and hits Stimrat. Plumpy makes contact with Stimrat. Yeah, I'll check the stops in a second. I don't even know what just happened. I can't tell Plumpy tried to force something, but Bleak, your driver, went into a wall. That sucks. Stimrat has to pit extra time now. Bob is sitting here like you know what to do at the end of the race. Yeah, Bob, you're going to have to watch that clip. I think that was... I don't know why I did that. I think that was on Plumpy, but I actually don't know. It could really be on anybody. Let me look at stops. Stops, let's see. Everybody... Stuck in base, the only man that technically doesn't have to stop again, but he's definitely going to stop again. Plumpy has no wing damage at that. I think he just pit maneuvered Bleak, or not, Stimrat into a wall. So he doesn't have any rear wing or any front wing damage. As Plumpy gains the P1 once again. And by a mile as well. Plumpy is on pace to win this race like no other. This guy, that's going to be crazy to see what happens here. Sarko's up to P2 though. Damien back up to P3. But he's fighting wheel to wheel people. Try to get past Sarkos, couldn't quite do it. Stimrat doesn't have awareness. Guys, we're not fighting in here or I'll have you muted. Damien trying to get a better start. He might go for the dive bomb. No, he doesn't. Doesn't think it's worth the risk. Tries to push the outside. Can't quite make it happen. Did he just get hit by somebody behind? He did get hit by somebody behind. What the hell is going on behind? Damien almost into the wall. That could have been very, very bad. Damien back up with the big boys. Even after all that, I think it's because he has one less stop or something. Yeah, Damien doesn't have a stop. Yeah, that's why he's up there. So Sarkos. I was going to say, he shouldn't be up there with all of them. Sarkos just clipped that wall. Does Sarkos have wing damage? No, he does not. Damien's still right on the back of him. Damien's got to recover, but Damien has yet to pit. It's a required 2 stops, so I don't know what's going to happen with this Ferrari strategy. There's a lot of cars. I'm just waiting for something bad to happen. Rockstar and Burt are going to watch it all happen as well. Caleb trying to make an overtake on Damien. He has the better tires. I heard somebody hit a wall. Don't quite know who, but Caleb makes the overtake. Makes it look clean as well. And now Sarkos is the next man up. But Plumpy is leading by 20 seconds. Rez really balled to that pole though. Holy crap. Went wide and lost it. Sarko's trying to cover off whatever he possibly can. Can he make an overtake here? A lot of crap is happening. Somebody's hitting somebody back there. What is going on? I'm just waiting for somebody to DNF and cause a safety car. 20 seconds up the road goes Plumpy. And CM Loken looks to be trying to attempt an overtake. Doesn't actually do it. Does he actually dive bomb? He might. He taps the back of the end, and we have a slow moving car of some sort. Of Sarkle slowing down the rest of the grid. Rockstar gets a 3-second time penalty. He might be slowing them down on purpose so they can't catch Alex. I think he is. If he slows them down to the point where it's unsafe, though, then... Bro, what is Sarkle's doing? That was quite interesting. He went wheel to wheel into the pits. Rockstar on Burt. He's trying to go for the overtake. Gets squeezed wide. Almost hits the wall. Nobody makes contact. Rockstar keeps P6. Burt keeps P5. And Alex and Caleb, once again, are fighting for the podium. As Polar retires from the session in the pits, and he calls it good. Both Alpines have decided to quit the race. I mean, one had a rear wing damage, though, so it was kind of a given. Okay. I need that 10% now, Bob says, after a 7-stream streak. Rockstar on Burt. He has a 3 second, though. Burt does not. And it looks like Damien's at Sarkles. Damien came out in the pits ahead of Sarkles this time. He doesn't quite have to worry about it. That's going to be helpful. Stimrat, Snuckly Bane are next. Rockstar goes to the pits. Okay, he's fixing a front wing as well. Oh, crap. This is not Ferrari's race. This is Red Bull's race. Rockstar coming on the pits. He gets past. Yeah, Rockstar's getting passed by everybody. He might get passed again by Sarkles, and nobody's getting past Sarkles. Sarkles is a slow driver around Monaco, and he will park it into every curb. Galactics is way far behind. Alex has retired from the session. Alex is out of the race. Alex kissed the same wall, and no safety car. The safety car's not on, bro. I'm convinced. It says safety car's on, but safety car's not on. Bro, I'm checking this shit again, bro. Safety car is not on, bro. We had 2 DNFs right there. A safety car would have turned on. Safety car says on, bro. That is crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Either way, Alex is out. Again. In the same wall. Someone needs to tell that guy to stop kissing that wall, bro. He had the win before, and now he had a podium. As Plumpy gets lucky. 2 safety cars should have been out. The game is definitely glitched in some way, and he can extend that lead out front. As Caleb now needs to work to start chopping it down, but I don't think he can. 22 seconds, 23 seconds now. Just a big lead to have. And he has a free pit stop pretty much, so he doesn't have to pit into traffic. And that's his advantage. A lot of scraping and scrapping was happening at the beginning of the race, and allowed him to escape with the win. Stimrat still right behind Snuckney Bane. Rockstar looking like he's going to be struggling to get the points today. Damien might be struggling as well, so he lost so many positions due to disconnecting. Kick versus Williams. right on the back of each other. But still, the exit from Snuck Me Bane was so much better than the exit of Stamrat. I don't think Stamrat will ever catch. I think at this point, he needs to stay with him. Hope he makes another mistake like he did at the beginning of the race to allow Stamrat to fly past. I think that's his only hope. Like right there, holy catch. Rez is starting to struggle. He's right on the back. Damien right on the back of Chase, right on the back of Bajit, and then Stimrat would be next. Damien try to make an overtake. Can he try to fancy an overtake? He thinks about the inside, slams on the brakes to tuck behind. At that point, maybe going down the inside might have just been the better strategy. Stimrat on the back of Rez. Look at the mini-map. Bajit is just causing a traffic jam behind. Chase needs to try to make a move, which then can allow Damien to make a move, which then could allow Pineapples to make a move. And then obviously Sarkles and Rockstar. But she gets a 3-second time penalty for cutting multiple corners. And Don Polo goes in the pits. And we see an overtaking to turn 1 from Chase. No overtake. No overtake as well. This is going to be interesting. These three are still going to battle out. You can tell Davian's exits are way better. His entrances are way better. Safety cars say they're turned on, but, you know, you guys can see it. I looked at it multiple times. There's definitely no safety cars, bro. I think it's just a game glitch. Because one of them, he crashed, and there's really nobody nearby, so it made sense. And the other one, somebody crashed, and there was a crap ton of people nearby. And a bunch of people almost died from it. But there's still a safety car. I think it's a game glitch. I think we got a glitched Monaco, which allows just whoever has the best pace to win the race. As Galactics hit a waltz of some sort. Look at Plumpy. Gank Plumpers. Just 25 seconds up the road. Try to break a pit stop so we come out ahead of everybody else. So he doesn't have to worry about absolutely anybody. I don't think we're going to see anything going on. As Rockstar still stuck behind. Damien in the point somehow after being disconnected. But G is really causing a holdup. Everybody makes it clean through that corner. And there he goes again. I knew it was going to happen. That's why I sat there and watched. Don Polo has tapped the back of multiple people going into that corner. He's been very aggressive. Now, Pineapples versus Don Polo. Looks like Don Polo's going to make the move. Yes, he is. Pineapples gets past, but Pineapples might try to attack back. Every point matters. Every position matters. He goes down on the outside. They both have to leave room. And it looks like they actually did a good job at it, but Pineapples can't quite take that position. We're showing some aggression now from these teams as Galactics has ghosted through because he's a lapped car. But you can still get ERS from a lapped car, a DRS from a lapped car, I think. Look at the mini-map, bro. Look where Plumpy's at. Plumpy's in a world of his own. Chase needs to get past him because at this point, Chase is going to tuck behind and just settle back and nothing's going to happen. Pineapple's stuck in the middle of the road. He gets lapped by Plumpy. Holy crap, bro. Somebody has to have the balls to make an overtake. Somebody needs something here. MCS left the session. Practice the 3-second time penalty. Flips almost hits that wall. Yeah, we're not going to see no overtake. Oh my god. There is literally a DRS train here in Monaco. Not much stuff has been commentating because 0 safety cars has come out. No, it's really just been where you were at the beginning. This is a Monaco of qualifying. No Monaco we've seen. Yeah, I really think the safety car glitch was... I think there's a safety car glitch here. Because Alex kissed that wall right next to everybody. And still nothing came out. Chase has lost Bajit. He needs to somehow find time to catch him again. Damien's still right behind. Holy crap, these drivers, they want to get past, but they can't quite do it. Bert joins, not Bert joins the session. Charlie joins the session, my bad. Bert is a P4. Great points for Red Bull. They could take the lead of the constructors at the end of this race. Yeah, B-Red, you can join. Just have a bot plane or somebody invite you. Okay, Damien's gonna have another run on Chase. Question is, can he make it happen? 0.4 behind. No, he cannot. Does not have the ERS, and nobody wants to send it down the inside. Now Bajit has come up on Stimrat. Now Stimrat will hold the pack down. Can Bajit try to make a move on him? Bro, Bajit's glitching so bad. And it's only Bajit. It's Bajit and Rez that is just teleporting around. But Rez teleports. Bajit's like just glitching. Okay, Bajit. Oh, slipped out right there. That could help the cars behind. No, they're way too far behind. Yeah, Blake, don't worry, I got you. Oh, I did the wrong thing. My bad. I got you. Stops. This is the stop. So keep it on there for like a lap or so. As Bert goes into the pits for his last and final stop. Will Rez catch him before he exits the... Yes, I will. Yes, he will, but I don't think... I think that's it. Rez doesn't have to pit again, but I think he's going to because he's on medium tires. So I don't think Bert has anything to worry about. I think this is going to be one of the best results for Red Bull. Damien, Rockstar. Damien's been trying to get past Chase for the longest time, but won't quite send anything through. Doesn't quite want to take the risk. But now it's holding his teammate back as well. They both have time penalties. Chase does not. They need to get past or nothing's going to be done. Both on hard tires. Both wanting to take this race to the end. How are they going to do this? Damien still has to stop again as well. Rockstar doesn't. There he goes. Chase goes way too wide of that corner. And through goes Damien. We've seen it. An overtake in Monaco. Haven't seen one in like 10 laps. There we go. Polar and the Alpine curse continue. As Rez dives into the pits. Damien still has to pit. Rockstar does not. So here's the question. If Rockstar catches, does Damien move out of the way purely based off the strategy that they're on? And that Rockstar has the ability somewhat to go and try to catch Bert? Or does Damien just pit right after this? He's going to have to pit. A safety car would be ideal. He doesn't have to pit. He's on hard tires. He can go a lot longer, actually. So yeah, there's no point in that. He needs a safety car, but I think the game's glitched, so I don't think any safety cars will come out. Goes really wide there. Is anybody else close to making an overtake? Rez just tapped the wall or did something. Rez is normal teleportation device that he installs on his car. I think he installs it right underneath the front wing, I think, or on the left side pod. Oh, I think he puts it in the left side pod. Either way, Rez is a teleportation device, and he's over here glitching and teleporting like a wizard around the track. Don't know much about him. There's not really much to say. But G is down in P12. He was holding the pack up for a while. Now he's going to be racing with Sarkles. Sarkles showing absolutely no pace around here. And just hovering with the back markers. As Bajit on 2 stops is going to try and attempt an overtake. Sarkles spinning. There goes Bajit sideways on the track. Holy crap. In a normal race that probably would have caused a safety car. But not here in Monaco. Lucid joins the session. Plumpy gets a 3-second time penalty. Like that matters. My man is leading the race by 30 seconds. Who's ghosted? Oh, it's a lap car. Plumpy has just not fought anybody this race. Plumpy's in like a world of his own. Okay, Burt on the back of him looking. Let's see what can be done here. Damien still has to go again. Damien still has to pit again. It's about it in the top. Yeah, Damien's the only person yet to pit again. Can we check on Stimrat? Yes, we can. Yes. Hold on, let me check this corner. This corner people like to kiss. Nope, no DNS. We're good. Okay. Whoa, hold on, bro. These guys are really, really, really close. Stimrat is not close to anybody yet. We try to fancy an overtake. No, we can't, bro. They left. Stimrat. Let's see what Stimrat's doing. Stimrat on Stucky Bane. He teleports a lot, though, so he has to be careful. He is in P9. Let's see the penalties. We're no longer looking at stops. Look at stops in a couple of laps. 3 seconds is the pen. He will lose it out to Chase, but he won't lose it out to Sarkle. So points is still in the conversation for Kick. But he has wing damage, so he's going to have to keep the car clean somehow. He doesn't need a pit again. Is he on hard tires? Yes, he is. So he could go to the end. It'll be interesting to see how they work. Nobody else is in DRS. Not DRS. I guess technically it's DRS, but nobody else is even within a second of each other. And Damien is nowhere near Burt. Bumpy's coming up on more drivers. He already passed 2 more back markers. He is flying. He is fast. He's in a world of his own. And if anything bad goes wrong, like a broken wing or anything, his race is not over, as he has definitely created his own safety car gap. Burt with the 3 seconds. It at least matches the Damien behind and almost everybody else behind. We might see a CM looking podium with a Caleb, with a Plumpy. Caleb gets a 3-second time penalty now, so that doesn't even matter. That cancels almost everything out as well. Plumpy turns into the corner, doesn't want to pull an Alex, and doesn't pull an Alex, as he is still in P1. See what's going on here. CM Loken needs to try to catch Alex. He has no time penalty, so he really doesn't have to, but time penalty could come later on in the race. So it would be safer to catch him now, as I'm pretty sure Damien has just pitted. Yes, he has. He's come out in front of Stimrat. No, he's come out in front of Chase. No, he does not. But he comes out in Sarkle, so he doesn't have to. No, he comes out in front of Chase. Chase can't quite get past. That is going to be crucial, but Chase does have a 3-second time penalty, but he needs to just not be held back. And obviously, with Sarkle's not in front of him, really helps, because Sarkle's been holding up everybody. Now, CM Loken is 1.3 seconds back from Caleb. Rockstar has been released and no longer has dirty air or the pressure of his teammate in front of him. P5 is just not going to be good enough when it comes to fighting for the constructors, especially because his team is Drivers' Championship. His contender is in P1. I think he loses his championship. As he loses, I think he might lose his lead. I don't know. I don't know how much his lead is by. But either way, Rockstar, Burt, 14 seconds of the gap. Can they catch Damien on Stimrat? Damien hasn't been the most aggressive driver of this race. So seeing an overtake probably won't happen. Or we're gonna have to wait and just see. Tries to get a better exit. Doesn't quite have it. He has the DRS or the ERS, but it's too short of a line. And what the hell just happened? It looked like he just like died. That could have been very, very bad. Try to think about outside, inside. No, it does. It wants to tuck back behind. Doesn't want to take a risk. Access to the 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. You can see Damien taking different lines, awkward lines, trying to find some sort of advantage, going into each and every corner to try to overtake Stimrat. Ferrari versus Kick. And with Chase catching behind. So Sarkles just got past Galactics? Oh no, bro. Sarkles is about to get lapped by Plumpy. Poor Sarkles. Poor Sarkles. Hey Ash, can I leave the lobby or will you just get angry and beat me? Wait, why did I need you last time? Oh, to invite me back. Is Fry in the lobby? If I could, no, you're good. You could leave. Yeah, Lucy's in the lobby, so you're good. Yeah, you can leave the lobby. You can leave the lobby. Go have fun. Go do what you want. You're okay. Sarkles getting lapped by old Gank Plumpy. Not something he would be proud about. Not something he wants, but he hasn't shown pace around here, though, so. And CM Loken creates a safety car. CM Loken, safety car. The glitch is not here. This can change everything. Somebody take the risk and stay out. There's no point for Plumpy not to pit. Plumpy's going to pit. I mean, that's kind of obvious, right? But who stays out? Who stays out to get position as Burt gets a drive-through for speeding under the safety car? That can be crucial for the constructors as well. What is going on? First safety car finally is what the steward says. You guys hear that? The steward wants a safety car. The steward wants clips. The steward wants to give out penalties. And penalties are definitely going to be awarded to a lot of drivers at the end of this race. However, CM Loken is out. Checking tires is the wrong thing. Here's the tires. Who could take it to the end? Burt with the drive-through. You just pitted. Oh, because he has a drive-through. So Burt pitted. He knows he has a drive-through, but Burt's taking these tires. Gank Plumpy just came out of the pits. Did he? No, he hasn't. Plumpy hasn't pitted yet. Will Plumpy pit? I don't think so. He's on 5-lap hards. There's no point, right? He does. Plumpy pits. Yeah, because I guess he put on mediums. Sauce would die too fast. This just made things interesting. Finally. You know what? I don't even care. As a commentator, I wanted a freaking safety car, guys. I'm done with everybody being 20 seconds ahead of each other. Give me a safety car. Give me a race. Let's freaking do this. Because holy crap, this was crazy. Plumpy was I was about to commentate, by the way. Plumpy ever rewatches this or is watching this now, I want him to know that I was about to commentate the most dominant, easily, the most dominant race we've ever seen. The most, for some reason, if I just hurry and scroll fast, it doesn't do it. I'm hoping that's because I'm on my thing, but I invited Damien back. Let's see if he joins. But either way, this could be crazy. Damien has pitted, though, so he doesn't have to worry about the whole pit thing. He has a tough time for the safety car to bunch back up. But Caleb has to catch now, because, yeah, man has to really catch now. Uh-oh. There's a stim rat in between them. No, there's not. There's a pineapples in between them. Bro, Blake, pit pineapples. I beg of you. Man has been lapped. He's in between cars. He's going to ruin the racing, bro. Blake, just pit pineapples so he doesn't ruin the racing for the win, bro. Bro, pineapples. You just sold everything. Bro, L pineapples. If anybody's ever watching this, L pineapples. Bro, pineapples, you physically can't win the race, bro. And now, there's going to be a gap no matter what from you and Caleb. Whatever, pineapples. Bro, pineapples, you know what? There goes your admin. Okay, anyways, bro, pineapples, I was just joking. Obviously, I can't tell you to pit. Everyone else is going to DF, but pineapples is still at, bro. We really think so? Okay. Take his admin if he doesn't pit. Yeah, could you imagine? Pineapples hit the pit, your admin's gone. God, that would be horrible. Burt has a drive-through, though. Okay. I'll look at everyone's penalties in a second. I want to see what everything looks like when everyone joins back. Damien all the way down P11. That was crazy. There's a lot of drivers he's going to have to get past. And he's going to have to catch, but I don't think he's going to catch in time. Bro, Damien's been disconnecting. He's been struggling in Monaco. Who has caught the back of the safety? Yeah, nah, bro. The race is only for these top guys, because all these guys are so far behind, because Don Paulo's over here just chilling 17 seconds back. The safety car is going fast, too. Holy crap. Bro, why is Don Paulo going so slow? Don Paulo, bro. It's an F1 race. We're not racing F2. Speed up. Plumpy has a BS Delta? What do you mean? Huh? What is that supposed to mean, bro? Bro, this guy is going slow. There he goes. Now he's catching. Holy crap. That was horrible. Oh, yeah. Remember him? Got you. Plumpy has a BS Delta days. Bro, why are we hating on B-Red already, guys? We have another lap. I think this is probably the last lap. These guys will catch, but I don't think anybody else will catch. Bro, Damien's about to get lapped. Has Damien even joined back his car? He has, but Damien's going to get lapped. Oh, poor Damien. Damien's on 14 lap hards. Yeah, poor Damien, bro. GG's. Damien's race is over because he keeps disconnecting. I thought Damien was just on brand new mediums. He must have just pit onto hards for some reason. That was weird. Anyways, it's not the point right now, I guess. Don Paulo is catching. Yes, he has. So is Snuckby Bane. So has Rockstar. This has been really bad for Ferrari. Ferrari's going to lose a lot of points at the end of this race. As for Stimrat, he's catching, but he needs to catch fast enough if he wants to race for points in any way, shape, or like race for great, amazing points. He has 12 seconds. He needs to somehow catch 12 seconds by the end of this lap because I'm 99.999% sure it's going in. Okay, now that I'm pretty sure that's going in, let's look at penalty, shall we? 6 seconds. Rez has. Drive-through goes to Burt. Bro, that drive-through is going to really suck. Bart's not going to lose too much, though, as everybody still is so far back. Like, bro, Ferrari's getting killed. Yeah. AI pit Damien? Yeah, bro. GG's, bro. Poor Damien. And the race is on. Caleb trying not to get cut off guard by Plumpy, but at the same time, I mean, there's almost nothing you can do. It's Monaco already. Burt needs to keep it clean as he has a drive-through penalty. Caleb locks his tires up. We don't want to see another DNF, another crash. Snuckby Bane has just another 3 seconds. He's going to lose positions just because of that. This could help, I guess, Rockstar maybe if he gets the position of Rez at the end of the race and Burt loses out to drive-through penalty. I guess there's a chance somewhere. Either way, Burt goes for the inside. It's a 1-2 Red Bull. A 1-2 for Red Bull. But it's not going to stay that way as Burt has to pit soon. Question is, does he want to pit as soon as possible or stay out as long as possible? That's going to be an interesting question to be asked. As now Caleb has to be on the back of him, and then Don Paulo, then Rez, who really might want to contend, and they tap tires. There's people everywhere. They tire lock with Rockstar. What the hell happened there? I don't even know, but it looks like a ghost guy just flew right through as well. Rockstar was on the outside, Rez on the inside, and I don't know what happened to Don Paulo. Either way, Rockstar makes the position up. Perez has an extra 6 seconds on him. So even if it was Rockstar's fault, Rockstar gets a 5-second penalty for that. He's still not going to catch him with the penalties that he has. So he's going to have to find something as Plumpy has the fastest lap of the race so far. And Burt is in the pits. Just chilling, doing his own thing. Getting passed by even more. And he got passed by Sarkles, bro. GG's. You're not getting past Sarkles. Sarkles comes out of the pits ahead of him. Sarkles is going to hold this guy up. And Plumpy is already gone. The pace this man has shown. He's showing everybody why he definitely deserves this win in Monaco. Rockstar getting really aggressive now. He wants to fight for this. He barely taps the back of Don Paulo. Everyone has a 3 seconds though, so nobody's going to get a position from penalties. As Rockstar now needs to get a better run. He has the ERS. He needs to be smart about this, though. As he taps the tire, gonna lose traction. Couldn't quite do it. Dive bombs the corner. They both go wheel to wheel. Tire tap ever so slightly. Don Polo gets the 3 second. And Rockstar DNFs. Rockstar is out. Rockstar is out of the race. Don Polo leaves zero room. They both try to go wheel to wheel. The screws up Rez is sideways on the track. Rez is just sitting sideways on the track. And Rez retired. Oh, because Rez wanted to retire from the session. And Rez retires from the session. Virtual safety car. Drive through for Stim Wrap for speeding under his virtual safety car. And that is it. Keek's race is over. Ferrari's race is over as well. Damien now has to pick up the little bit of points that are left. Rear wing broken curse again, bro. Rez, gosh, your wing, bro. Don Polo is pitting to fix him his car. No, it's not another safety car. It's not another safety car. It's just a virtual safety car. Pineapples is so far back, I can't even catch right now. Going wheel to wheel. What's going to happen here? And it looks like Don Polo's PA. Don Polo gets a drive-through for speeding under virtual safety car. Oh my god, bro. Damien gets a drive-through for speeding under virtual safety car. Burt gets another drive-through for speeding under a virtual safety car. And then Stim Rat with a drive-through for speeding under virtual safety car. Nobody knows how to slow down. Chase is going to get the podium. And Sarkles can't pass. But now Sarkles can sit here and know that he has an opportunity to get a podium. If he can get past Chase. Sarkles on the back of Chase. All he has to do is get past this one guy, and he can gain some solid, great points. Sarkles really breaking late. We can see the aggression from this driver. Galactics retires from the session and creates another virtual safety car. Does he? No, he DNF'd. No, he just straight up DNF'd. Never mind. See if anybody else speeds under it, though, gets a drive-through. How many drive-throughs are we going to see, bro? I got to take a screenshot of this. I just took a screenshot of that, bro. Holy crap. Did McLaren start last? Yeah, I think so. That's a lot of drive-throughs. I took a screenshot of that because that is crazy. That's definitely not something that, I should take a screenshot and be proud of, but still. Damien, Stim Wrap. All these guys out to serve the drive-through, and Baji is going to just slip right through when they do. Pineapple's too far back, bro. Pineapple's is struggling. Chase, we'll see that podium. Sarkles does not get past. Chase doesn't get wary of Sarkles. He's going to get overtaken. DRS is enabled. It's ready to go. It's almost nothing to commentate in the top two, but there is definitely something to commentate for the podium finishers as Sarkles versus Chase. Why wouldn't these safety cars come earlier? Well, there's only one safety car. The rest are virtuals, but yeah, I don't know why. Either way, Sarkles versus Chase for the podium with a couple laps left. Both under pressure. Sarkles obviously better on the exits, better on the entrances. The only reason why he wouldn't be able to catch it is because it's Monaco. Being better on this exit, though, could significantly help him, but I don't think he was. He's not going to catch. Almost lost his car right there on the exit of the corner. So brakes really late. You can tell Sarkles wants it. He wants this podium in Monaco. From P something, from like P17 I think is what it was. Yeah, from P17 on the grid to P3 if he can pull this off. Almost taps the rear end of Chase. Doesn't want to get dirty now. The last thing he wants to do is get a time penalty and lose it out to. I mean, he actually won't lose it out to another driver, but still, that's still the last thing he wants to do is get another time penalty. Double kick points though. 3 second time penalty again for cutting corners. Going to Damien. Sarkles needs to keep it clean. Chase going really slow in sector 2. Sarko's trying to find the time. He's running the back to the truck on the outside. He thinks about it, but he realizes no room as Chase covers it off amazingly. Half a second is the gap. It's been a gap this entire time. Bolt almost clipped that wall. You can tell how close you have to be to race this track. How close you have to be to the walls and every corner with 2 laps left to go. No penalties for 3rd and 4th. Bolt's keeping it on track. 2 different strategies. One on hards, one on mediums. Only one driver can finish in P3 and finish with the 2 world champions of Caleb and Plumpy. The question is, which one of these drivers can finish this race on one of the top steps? We have 1.5 laps left to go. It looks like, though, Sarko's really lost Chase there. I don't think Sarko's can take this podium. I think it's going to go to Chase. Still looks like Chase actually is going to take it. And then you got Plumpy, who starts the last lap of Monaco. Lap 39 of 39. This driver has dominated. After a safety car, is still up the road by 16 seconds. Before, he was up the road by about 28 seconds. After somebody pitted, he's up the road by 44 seconds. He's been dominating the entire Grand Prix. Has lapped half of the grid, over half of the grid. And now, with 2 sectors left to go, Plumpy is going to win in Monaco. Caleb will finish that podium and get P2. Looks like Chase, as long as he doesn't get past in the last corner, will take home that P3 and end that podium off. But Plumpy, there's been nothing to commentate, which is a great thing from Red Bull, as he's been in the front, and in the front by a landslide. Damien might have gone off the road right here. Yes, he did. Spun out, got off the road, but that does not matter. Red Bull on top in Monaco. I'm 99% sure that they take the lead of the constructors, of the drivers here today. Round 3 goes to Plumpy, as Caleb in P2 has done absolutely amazing, but couldn't quite catch Plumpy, but nobody could. He's going to have to settle back for P2, but still, yet another podium for the Season 2 champion. He won Season 2, and he ends on the podium in Season 5, as Chase has defended against Sarkles, the man that will sit behind and just try to aura farm until you go off the track. And Chase has gotten that P3. Sarkles will have to settle back for P4, but still finished in still started in P17. Amazing race done by Mercedes. Bajit got P5 after Burt got a drive-through, and so did a bunch of other drivers. Damien DNFs, that's 0 points for Ferrari.